Hey everybody, I'm sorry. Wasn't sure what was going on, but can you guys hear me? I see you guys. Can give me thumbs up if you can hear me. And I appreciate you all for being here. Okay, awesome. So we're going to be working on, if I can get that sticky note, the rainbow. So I'm gonna go through the chat and we'll go from there. Hi Sandra. Hi kiddo. Hi Linda. Hey Cam. I hope you guys are having a wonderful Saturday. Hey Sean. So we're gonna do this, and yes, I don't know how long we would do it, but I have one started, and I went to go pick out my fabrics for it because I couldn't find enough. Hi Dorlande. So, oh, not that. So these are the fabrics I chose for my FPP rainbow. So that's what we're going to be working on. And we're going to go over to the one that I started. I do apologize if the sewing machine looks blurry, but I don't know why it's doing that. We're going to press this. Awesome, Kim. Hey, Nancy. Look in my description box below, Dorland Dale. If it's not there, let me pull it up. There you go, Dorland Dale. So now we're going to trim. Yes, kiddo. Oh, Sean, Wolf Phoenix 12 is my kiddo. I'm also trying to help her grow her channel too, if you wanted to look at her channel. I love you too, kiddo. All right, let's get to the next piece. I'm just finishing the last. I like to make sure I have straight edges, even though it doesn't matter because you're not going to see it on the back of the quilt, because once you quilt it, it's going to be gone. But I prefer straight edges so I know I'm matching it along with the previous one. You're welcome. And she likes to subscribe to everybody that's in the chat. So just don't freak out if she's subscribing to your channel. That is just my kiddo showing her support with you guys. All right, we're going to, the next color we're doing has little anchors on it. So, and it's a dark blue. I'm saving all the little tiny pieces to put them in a Ziploc baggie to make my puppies a bed. If anybody has questions on anything, please let me know. That is a good question. My plan is to work on this. I did finish a quilt today. Oh. Awesome. So let me keep doing that. But as long as you had fun, Kim, that's all that matters. Awesome. Here's what it looks like so far. And we're going to keep going until we get all the way to the end. Hello, hi, Irish sail lady. Thank you for your rain, Irish sail lady. We got it today. Okay. Have a wonderful nap, Kim. Are you not able to hear me? How many would do the rainbow FPP? Hello, Kathy. Okay. I'm just making sure. I'd rather to make sure than not. For those that are doing the wonky block, I have another one made, getting ready to go out. I need to make one more for a second one, and then I have a couple more to do, but they will be out as soon as possible. So and then I'm creating several different patterns for us to do. And any patterns I design, pretty much they're going to be free for you guys to use. But I am trying to sit and actually do it is the one thing I gotta get my butt doing, because it's a lot harder to do. Hey, Stephanie. But we will get to it. I do apologize, the camera is not smooth. I only did that so I could see if I could get it to stop. I do apologize with that. I'm glad you're able to fix your problem, Irish Sail Lady. And here we got 1, 2, 3 more colors to go. But there you go, so far. I wonder how many is so excited to see what it comes out to be. Since I'm done with the green, I'm going to move it to the bottom. And just a reminder, you always follow by alphabetical, then numerical. Yeah, it is out of focus. I'm about to not just use it right now. But I don't want you guys to miss out on seeing it. Let me try something. I know. Okay, let's see this. Oh, you guys can't see them. Sorry, guys. How's that? I'm going to turn it off for a second. There we go. Oh. I know. And how's that? Is that a bit better? And it loses focus again. Was that better? I have an oopsie. Okay. Eventually, I'll have a new phone for that one. It'll be the same one I have currently up as my main phone. Okay. Let's try that again. If you guys have questions, please ask. I don't have a problem answering. I will tell you that I usually like to do this on freezer paper because then I'm not having to pull out the glue every time. But since we're already trying to get it done, I've already started on this one. And I figured I'd just continue on paper. Hello, Gladys. So, like Sean said, what is everybody working on? Is there something anybody needs help with? Yeah, and the reason I moved my live from yesterday to today and then I kept changing the time is because I wanted to get new fabric, which I did, and for this, and also I wanted to get some things taken care of while I was out. But here's what the rainbow already looks like. We got one more color, and then we go back to white to put in the corner. What I'm doing is rotating it in order so that I'm not messing up my order. Because I don't want to have to go through the whole pile and make sure it's the right order. And what I'm doing is making sure I have a straight edge. Most people would just sew right away. I just like mine to be straight so that I make sure I'm matching up properly. Oh, gotta flip over. There is 23 pieces to this one, but it's not hard if you follow through the right way. Always remember, alphabetical order, numerical order. And yes, I agree with Sandra. This is a easy beginner one for anybody who wants to do it. And I will be updating my Google Drive and making sure if they aren't on the current lives, I will make sure that they get there so that you guys can get into there and pull it from there. The palm tree may be the middle for someone to do it. Intermediate, but you can always try. I will be honest with you, I didn't practice FPP before I got into the elephant and lion. I just went for it. No, not long enough. Is it? No. I ended up cutting too short on that one. So what I'll do is go over here and cut the long piece. You can be like, who is it? Shirley, and pre-cut your blocks out. But I prefer to do it this way because then whatever scraps I have, I can put in my puppy dog bed. So it's easier. Which I already have about, this is my third one of the 2.5 gallon bags. But I have these big, because you guys know I have German Shepherds, we have to have big beds for them. We're almost got one more piece. And then we are to get in that last corner piece, and then I'll show you the end of it. And then we can decide if you guys want me to stay on or you want to hop over to a Zoom. Or not. Okay, we got one corner left and then trim down. Oops, I'm sorry guys. You didn't see that. There's that last corner piece. Slide you on. Let's put you there. We're doing the trimming. I'm gonna go from there. Hey Mom. How are you? So here's the back of it, what the paper is going to be. And there's the front. I'm going to go ahead and pull out the paper and then give it a good... You've been a mod for a long time, Mom. I'd rather have you, besides Sandra and everybody, the others. It's just, I haven't been doing a lot of lives. and it's been kind of crazy over here. So in March, even though most of everybody knows, thank you, we've had our cruise, and then we had a family that was sick, and then in June we had another cruise that my parents did for a Christmas gift, and then we came home with multiple family death in the family, and so now I'm back to normal. Except for I start Monday back at the school library. And then I renewed my wedding vows with my husband on our 9-year anniversary in July. So it's been one of those crazy things. They're fun to do. Which I will be putting up videos of it if I can figure out how to blur out my kid's face and my husband. Then yes. Thank you. Yeah, we just been kind of going crazy. But we got settled down. Oh, and then around my birthday at the end of July, I lost my AC in my studio again. It's one of those things. But I am happy to be back. Thank you. This last cruise, we went to Freeport, all over the Bahamas, Key West, Florida. On the last stop, I had a cooking class with my mother-in-law, which I took her on a cruise. The Pretty Rainbow is to add to our FPP thing that we've been doing that I started last year, that any of the subscribers that make them with me will be able to make a quilt at the end of it. So I'll pull out those pieces, which I need to post them on my Facebook as well. There you go. So we have the Pretty Rainbow. Last Friday we did the palm tree. Then we did Easter Bunny in March, Easter chick, some half square triangles using up your scraps, a heart. We're doing all different sizes. Fairy. And then back in November, we did pumpkin pie and a pumpkin. So when we finished, some of them, yes, we're going to have to add some sashing to complete the block. But once we're done, we're going to add them together, all into one quilt, and calling it Piece by Piece Quilt with me. And then I'm going to work on some more rainbows, but these are going into another swap group that I'm doing. And then I'm doing wonky block quilts. So But I shipped. How about I kicked my husband, my daughter, and my one parent down to Texas to see my nephew and niece. But they were going to go to water park, and I'm not interested in getting in the pool. And I didn't want to travel all this when I could stay home and do it at home. And I didn't want to board the dogs. So a weekend to myself sounds amazing. So that's why I didn't have my Thursday live, because I thought I'd be back in time and wasn't. Because I had to drive my one parent's car home. So. And then I moved today's live, what I'm on today, so that I could have a day of myself resting and allowing my body to relax. So. So I will probably be getting off when it's closer. But I figured I'd work on another rainbow block. To make sure I get them. Yeah, I also have my German Shepherd that I didn't want to board a third time this year. And my husband understood. I'm a type of mom that does not like to board them more than once a year. But if we have vacations and stuff, I can understand that. But for them just going down to Texas and going in the water park, I was like, nah, I'm going to stay home with the puppies. But I'm going to probably hop off here in a minute and actually get something to eat, because this girl forgot to eat. But I thought I would show you guys the quilt I just finished. It is my husband's aunt's quilt. So that's the back. Let me back up a little bit. So there's the front. Hey, Mala. I'm showing off the quilt that I just finished. And then here's the back. It's a Kansas, Nebraska. So we did a quilt shop hop. So, but yeah. And then I'm trying to catch up all of my orders at the same time, because I go back in the library school. So I will talk to you guys after. Before I get off, I may come back on live and just have fun. I know Irish Sale Lady was asking last weekend if I'm going to start doing Sundays. It depends if my husband's at work, or if we're not doing anything that day, I may start doing some pop-up on Saturdays and Sundays. So I hope you guys enjoy. Be kind, be creative, be unique, be you. And don't let somebody change you. She did that. My aunt made that spiral border, and I just kind of quilted it in to like make it look like it's a spiral. So, but I will see you guys next